everyone, I'm not good at tutorials, but a lot of people have approached me and asked me how I get my style like this. So you're gonna need a pack of hair, and this is what I use today. You're gonna want to go to the store, and it comes in 3 sections, 3 lengths. Go to the store and get. You're gonna want to get copper, the Bohemian Curl copper. It's what I use, it's what I like, and that's what I'm gonna use today on purpose. And since it's bundled, you're gonna have to sew it in. This is what it looks like in its raw form. In a circular motion, you sew it in around your head in like a beehive, right? Although I love the curl, I'm just gonna take some water and some leave-in conditioner, and I'm gonna start spraying it to loosen up the curl, and then I'm gonna go in and brush it. Oh, and I almost forgot, I like to have a little bit of color in it. So I like to take a crochet hook, which I cannot find right now, and add in some 27 number 27 blonde pieces in there, and I just take this is crochet here, and I take it and I just separate it into little thin strands so I can add them in as crochet pieces through my braids to add highlights in it. And I can't find my crochet hook, so I'll add that in off camera, and when I post this I'll show you what it looks like as a finished product. But you can leave the color as is when you buy it. This is just a preference of mine. I like a little bit of transition. Not transition, but I like a little bit of contrast in it, because just one solid ginger color to me looks a little fake, you know, and I don't want to look I don't want it to look synthetic, even though it's synthetic. And mind you, synthetic hair always has a little stench to it. So before you put the hair in your head, I would recommend getting maybe like a teaspoon of fabric softener in hot water, not boiling hot, but just warm water, and soaking the bundles in there so you can take away a little bit of that fresh smell. So when I comb out the hair, I get wild with it. I just use my Denman brush and I go to town and make it as puffy as possible because I like big hair. You don't have to use a brush. You can just use your hands if you want. Matter of fact, let me show you the difference. So the brush actually like combs out and makes it into a thick ball. But then on this side, if you just pick it with your hand, it still teases it some, but it don't get it as full as, you know, I want to get it. So for time's sake, I'm gonna just do this and then do my little other stuff later. I like it round. So this way I'm at. Hey, I would leave it like this, but I gotta see when I drive, so I can't do that. All right, now that it's combed out, what I'm gonna do is separate what I want to be the bang portion. I like my bangs kind of thin because I don't want to take too much out, just in case I choose to wear it in a different style. I'm gonna want to make it as transparent as possible, without, you know, showing where the sewing part is, like right here. I'm gonna go a little bit more because you can see that part, and then I'm gonna end up teasing that anyway. But still, this probably gonna be it. And once I add my little blonde pieces in there, it's gonna pop, buddy. Alright, so for scissors, you can either use regular scissors, cutting scissors, thinning shears, a knife, a fork, whatever you choose to use. It ain't real hair, so you ain't gotta worry about cutting it with some specialty scissors to get split ends or whatever. So I got out my little section. I'm gonna cut one strand at a time because they're gonna bounce back. And I don't pull it because I don't want to have a bunch of tension. If I pull it and cut it while it's straight, it's going to bounce back. It's going to end up being up here. I don't want that. So I want mine like right at my nose. And I'm going to cut it right there. On purpose. And then frame my face around it. Know what I'm saying? Bam. Ooh. Ooh, it's already doing something. Look at it. Look at it. Now, honestly, I could leave it like this because I like big hair. And tomorrow is an off day, so I don't got to worry about going anywhere and being conservative or nothing. But I might as well just go ahead and do what I need to do. Now, this is 22, 20, and 18 size bundle. The 18 is on the bottom, 20 is in the middle, and then 22 is on top. I like to have a longer piece on top so I can have that, like, the fullness and the angle right here, you know, to make it more round. If it was the shorter piece up top and the longer piece on the bottom, then it would be in layers, and it would kind of make it, you know, I would have to cut more off at the bottom. This is called stacking it. It's really a terminology for it, but I forgot what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna go in and do my twisting so I could give it some more form and then cut some more. Right now we finna go in and curl it, not with a wand curler, I mean with my fingers. And you're thinking like, Jasmine, why would you go in and curl it after you just comb the curls out? Because the curls are too uniform. Ain't nobody walking around with this in their head thinking that it's real. That's way too fake. So we're gonna barrel curl it like this with our fingers. But first, take a sip of wine and then get back to your job. You can see I choked on my wine. I didn't get that on camera. Don't do that. So as you can see, I got a couple pieces that are already twisted right here. And the way that I curl it is I take a section, I get my finger, and I just wrap around. Just do a wrap around. Just do another wrap around. And bam, I got one little ball. They look weird right now, but once they're done, you can take big sections, little sections, make them, don't make them uniform. Don't take it all the way to the root. You're literally just curling the ends, because if you curl it all the way to the root, you're going to shrink it up, and then you're going to have a whole nother shape, and you're going to make more work for yourself. Well, I'll make more work for myself. But I just curl it at the from like the middle to the ends. Now look, when I stretch it out, it's pretty long. I'm going to take it, stretch it out, hold it in the middle, do it like that, right? And so as I'm curling each piece, I'm making a different length, a different section every time. It's not all going to be the same, but you want to really focus on like the top that falls over, and the rest of it can honestly stay like it is. Just make sure like this part looks good with the curls, and like that has some kind of shape to it. Because if you think about natural hair, when you're naturally curling an afro, the way that it's curled is like from maybe like a twist out or a braid out or something, and the curls are more looser, unless you have like super curly hair and you know you do something else with to get those curls. But anyway, this is how I'm going to do it. All around, do a wrap around, and that's going to create my curls. And I'm only going to do the front just to frame it so y'all can see what it look like and get a gist of it, because y'all seen it before, and hopefully you like it. If you don't, well. And of course, when you go to sleep, it's going to change, because when you lay your head on your pillow, it's going to flatten out. But that's okay, because the curls are never going to go away. It's synthetic hair, and you can change it up as much as you want. You can lay it to the side, you can lay it in the front, lay it in the back, however you want to do it. I'm probably going to just do it like this until Tuesday, because it's Labor Day weekend, but I don't have no plans. I'm a single mom, no friends. I'm going to stay in the house, watch backyard games. I pick a pool. That's all I got to do. So I'm getting cute for nothing. Unless someone wants to take me on a date. Just don't stand me up. Again. Alright, it is past midnight and I am still going and still twisting. I started too late because I got off work late. My bedtime was 9 o'clock. So what I'm gonna go do is take a shower, I'ma take a shower and call it quits for the night. But as you can see, this is a process that I go through once in a while. I don't have to do this all the time. Once it's in, it's in. Once the curls are in, the curls are in. And then the ending results look alike. So I hope you learned something from this video. If you didn't, well, I tried, but I'm not a talker. I do more lip sync stuff because I'm shy in front of the camera. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye! So if you're one of those people that comment on my videos about my hair, I would love for you to go to my link in my bio and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that I can know you want to see more tutorials of me doing my hair, maybe more in detail, longevity purposes. But if you don't, I ain't gonna do it. But if you do, I'm gonna know you love me. And if you don't, I'm gonna beat you. But if you do, you're not gonna get beat. I love you. Mwah.